Marly Bird, and this is video 3 of the Nomad Fair Isle knit sweater. This is a 5-video series to walk you through making this beautiful knit sweater. By this point, you should have completed your homework for weeks 1 and 2. If you have not done so, go ahead and watch those videos and catch up to us in no time. If you're done with your homework, go ahead, grab your pattern and your homework, and we'll take a look at what you're supposed to do for this week. Like many of you, I've been working diligently on my homework, and this is what I have so far. So I have my cowl completed all the way through. I worked my short rows that we learned about last week, and I did the German short rows. And then I did work through that next chart that we had to work on. At the same time, I transitioned my needle into a longer needle here, and you can see it's too long for the stitches right now, but it will be perfect when I have sleeves going on and a lot of more stitches happening here. So I'm using magic loop at this point for my sweater. You don't have to on your end, but that's what I'm doing on mine. At this point in the knit along, the good news is there's nothing new for you to learn. We will continue on following the Fair Isle charts as written in the pattern. So let's see just how far I want you to get before next week's video. I really hope y'all are feeling very accomplished so far because you've completed all of this, and it is time for us to complete this part of the instructions. I essentially want to get the entire yoke completed up until it's time to divide for the body and the sleeves. So we are going to follow chart number 3, we're going to follow chart number 4, and chart number 5. So there's a lot of knitting this week, which is good news because this is a very addictive knit, don't you think? You can see down here that when we get to this row right here, we have another round of increases for particular sizes. So make sure you're finding the size that you are following to see if you have an increase. Here's another round right here with some increases. If you don't have increases written in those rounds, you still will complete the round just as a knit round. You won't be increasing, okay? So you're just knitting on those rounds, okay? As far as the charts, you should know how those work up by this point. Let's get over to the charts here. You can see I have everything blocked off. I like to keep everything blocked off really well. So this is my chart number 3 and my chart number 4. My chart number 5, I do believe, is down here. Nope. Yep, it's going to be down here. So I can block off those ones. Chart number 5 gets a little bit more intense because we have more stitches to work with here. It's going to be very important you count your stitches to make sure you have the correct stitch count, okay? So that will be chart number 5. I can use this post-it note here to mark my chart up just like before, okay? There really isn't too much to learn this week. It's more of an instruction of this is what I want you to accomplish. The most important thing is you need to make sure that you have the correct stitch count on your needles every time you get to a round where you need to do your increases, okay? So make sure you're maintaining the correct stitch count, follow those charts really well, and good luck, you guys. I'm excited about this knit along. You guys are doing so wonderful. I love that you're sharing with me on social media. Continue to use hashtag Marly Bird or hashtag your inspirations so that way I can find your work and smash your like button. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me on the Marly Bird YouTube channel. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit subscribe. I've put a link right over there, or you can watch a couple of the videos I've already selected for you right down there. If you want to follow me on social media, I've put my links right over there. You could have all Marly all the time. Bye, guys.